Goedemiddag. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Sander.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, you're a bit at higher level.
I mean, I can hear myself.
It's pretty loud. Yeah.
Go louder.
No, I think it's pretty loud now.
I can hear myself. I can also hear the music.
You can hear him, right?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Hear him, right?
Maybe a little bit louder for Scott.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, that's better. One, two, three, testing.
Again.
1, 2, 3, test. 1, 2, 3.
The chord is fine. The sound of the chord, you also hear the sound of the chord. Right?
You see?
You hear the music?
I hear the music. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
You're good to go. And the donations. So scan the QR code.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good morning, Vietnam.
That's it. Here we are today. Beautiful day in Amsterdam. We're here at Frans Otten Stadion. Here with us we have Mr. Scott Hielanders.
Hi, how's it going? And we have Andres Vargas next to me.
Hello, everyone. And today we'll be your hosts for the great demo exhibition match.
Yeah, so just sit back and relax, put your feet up, and enjoy some brilliant squash.
Exactly. Scott, can you tell us a little bit about yourself so the people listening in know who's commentating in today's match?
Yeah, so as you know, my name's Scott Glanders. I'm from Ireland, studying here currently at the University of Amsterdam, and I'm playing on the first team at Frans Otten Stadion.
Great. You also played for Ireland in the juniors.
Yeah. So since like 11 years old to all the way to 19, played at the Europeans, the World Championships as well. Yeah.
Good.
And how about you? What was your story like?
So I'm Andres. I'm from Colombia. I also played for the Colombian national team for about 15 years. And then played some college squash in the US and a few PSA tournaments here and there. So yeah, really looking forward to this match. These two guys have been playing on the tour for quite a bit. Why don't we give the audience a little bit of color on who Omar is? So yeah, Omar, he's originally from Egypt. He's 34 years old and he turned pro in 2006. So he must have been 18 or so at the time. And he climbed up the rankings all the way to number 24 in the world, 25 in the world in 2014. So you can see him warming up in the screen. He's a big boy, wouldn't you say, Scott?
Yeah, he's big, especially when you just see him walking around. He's like a tank.
Yeah, indeed, he's quite strong, and he's moved to the Netherlands a few months ago. I believe him and Kandra have met each other and they have played each other on several events. At that time, 2014, 2015, Omar was at his peak and Kandra was up and coming, so the head-to-head favors Omar. What can we say about Kandra, Scott?
Yeah, so he's from Fürth in Germany, just outside Nuremberg, I believe. He was born in 1990, so 31 now. And I think he's fairly enough on his highest ranking so far. It's 18. So yeah, 13 was his highest actually. So he's staying around like the teens anyway, which is pretty tough for the last 4 or 5 years. So fair play to him.
He's now the highest ranked German player.
Yeah.
Right now that Simon Rosner has retired.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember him at the British Open. He got to the semi-finals, I believe, and lost to Miguel Rodriguez.
That's right.
He beat Marwan El Sharbagi, I think, in the quarters.
Frans Otten Stadion is a world-class facility. It's got 21 squash courts here and a showcase centre court. They're an independently run family business, and Rich King Coaching is really proud to be part of this facility.
And we're back. We would like to ask our audience to please consider a donation to support events like this, exhibition matches like this for professional squash around the world. You can see on the screen the QR codes if you would like to donate. All right. So Scott, what can we expect of today's match? What are you thinking?
I'm expecting very high pace. The ball should be flying around. I know Omar hits the ball really hard, and I'm sure Raphael does as well. And yeah, quite intense match, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. As you can see, they're both big boys. Omar, I think, is a little bit taller at 1 meters and 192. And his latest recorded weight was 95 kilos, so he's a big boy.
Yeah. Raphael's weight is 81 kilos, 179 pounds for those still in the imperial units. And he's 6 foot, so I'm sure that's a pretty good ratio of weight to height.
He's got a good body fat ratio.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look too... He looks pretty fit, like. I do believe, actually, he was in the German army. I'm not sure if he still is, but he... so he has a history of working hard, and being a professional squash player is also not easy.
Yeah, I would be interested to hear from him what he thinks transfers from the German army to squash, or to his squash training. So I can imagine there's some elements of it.
Yeah,
come along.
Especially mentally, probably as well.
Usually. Yeah. But yeah, we're live. Hey man. Yeah, so it's interesting because what do you think is different between an exhibition match and if this was a PSA final, what would be the difference?
I think when it comes to PSA, it's very... You don't really give an inch in terms of like attention or like even any... there's no chink in your armor, but an exhibition, you might play a bit more to the crowd. But also, these guys, I'm sure they still want to play a proper match. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what is nice about an exhibition is that you tend to see them take more risk.
Yeah, open
play
up
more
a bit
shots.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. I think it's
Not as tactically like strict.
yeah.
And
Normally in PSA matches, there's maybe a little less of a risk-taking attitude. Although Omar is a pretty aggressive player all around.
yeah, he's played in the Irish Open quite a few times. I remember watching him, and yeah, he's definitely a good player. I think he might have won it once actually. So, but he's seen Dublin anyway. So.
Small break.
All right, and we're back. Players are just warming up, talking strategy.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not giving all their tactics away, but well, I don't know what they're going to talk about actually. There's a lot of hand gestures from Omar, so
I think he's showing him how to hit a drop
the
shot.
drop, yeah.
Might have come in handy for Kandra when he was playing Wilstrop a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Did you watch that match?
I didn't, but I've heard many people talk about it, so I heard it was quite a. Well, I guess Wilstrop put his own exhibition on. I heard.
I was watching a little bit this morning. Wilstrop, I think he's 38 years old. They played a couple of weeks ago at a tournament in England. Yeah. And he was pretty dominant. I think experience trumped youth in that match.
Yeah, he's not the first or the last to be on the end of what Wilstrop does. Brilliant player, gorgeous. So Omar's been, you can't really see it on the screen because of the QR codes, but Omar's been circling Raphael and he hasn't been moving. I wonder what they're talking about, but maybe still the forehand draw.
I think we have a pretty good crowd here at Frans Otten today.
Yeah, it's packed.
Some junior players, some adult players from the clinic earlier. Really good vibes.
A lot of new faces as well that I haven't seen, so not just the heavies that always come, attracting some locals.
See, they're also giving away raffle tickets.
Yeah, it's all popping off here.
It's all up for grabs.
Yeah. I was in America a few months ago and at a basketball match in college, and there was a raffle thing. I really thought I was going to win. I bought like 60 tickets, and I didn't win.
The house always wins.
Yeah.
Right, Scott, so tell me, if you had to put your money on someone this match, who would you go for?
Can't bet against the German, to be honest. Like,
you think he's too strong at the moment?
Yeah,
I'll have to give him that.
Omar's, I believe he's back joining the PSA and he's training a lot again. He took some time off, and I've heard that playing at a level higher than his current ranking. So maybe
he's joined the PSA again.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming out of retirement.
Yeah,
34.
One last dance.
Wilstrup and Jordan can do it. Meguid can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Little one. Currently number 80 in the world. Indeed, coming out of retirement. Hey. Hi. I see Omar has a very flashy racket.
Yeah, flashy socks.
Neon green.
I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but I'm sure you will. They're neon pink socks.
It's a Harrow racket. Have you ever played with Harrow before?
I have played Harrow. I was in Canada a couple of times, and Harrow's very big in North America.
It is.
And yeah, I think they're pretty good. They're quite different style to the like Technofiber and Dunlop, I think.
Indeed. I don't think they caught on much in Europe, but they're quite popular in North America, indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like I remember I showed up with the Technofiber racket and they barely knew what it was. Like,
what do you play with, Scott?
I play with the Prince racket now. I had Technofiber Carboflex since I was like 9 years old to 20. And if the music in the background feels like it's quite a sad story, but it's actually not.
We're reminiscing.
Yeah. But yeah, things change, you know. So I had to change my.
You've grown up.
Yeah. Went with the Prince.
Congratulations.
How about you?
Yeah, I played with Prince for quite a while, for a long time. Then switched to Technofiber for a little bit. Then Harrow for maybe 5 or 6 years, and then back to Technofiber now. I do have to say I like.
Okay. Hi everyone.
Here we go.
Thanks for joining us for this event.
About to start.
Thanks for being patient and waiting. As you can see, there's been quite a lot of squash activity going on today, from small people to bigger people. But first, I'd just like to introduce two players here that we're very fortunate to have here, that are going to showcase some fantastic squash today and entertain us all. First of all, we have Omar Meguid. A big round of applause for him, please. And from next door, Raphael Kandra from Germany. And firstly, before we get underway with some of the entertainment, I'd just like to say I've been here for 2 years now coaching and leading the infrastructure here to try and bring Frans Otten and the club environment up to an even better level, and with the help of many people within the club that is now happening. And these kind of events are solely to inspire everyone to play a bit more, to see how the thing is done, to add some more energy into place. Corona time has been obviously not the most exciting for these kind of things, so it's great to be able to do this. So a big thank you firstly for all of you for turning out and supporting this event. Now, the beginning of today is going to be a slightly interesting start because I gave everyone a raffle ticket. And on the raffle ticket means that you get the opportunity to play 5 points against either Omar or Raphael. If you manage to take 1 point off of either of them, you'll get a free squash lesson with Omar or myself, and I have some racket strings and a few other prizes. So that's how we're going to start off today. Referee, you will also be taking part in this. So big round of applause to referee Daniel Akavad. The whole event is also being live streamed with the techno guru Sander at the back. So big thanks to Sander for all the help. With special guest commentators Scott Ginders and Andres Vargas from Frans Otten's first team.
That's us.
Okay, so let's get this show on the road. And the first thing we're going to do is get Raphael to pick one ticket from in this tiny little box.
So a nation holds its breath. Let me find out the raffle
What
ticket.
do we have?
Dramatic
Drum
music,
roll.
please.
921. Who is 921? Who's 921? Oh, it's relaxed, Patricia. Come on down. Round of applause for Patricia. Come down. Okay, alright, we're going to take on Patricia. Don't worry about your sports stuff, Patricia. You need a racket, though. Have you own racket? Just coming to look. Perfect. Okay, big round of applause for Patricia, please. Okay, we'll give her a couple of warm-up shots. 1 point. You must score 1 point. But
So,
All right,
points.
so
So-
Patricia is now the winner of the first raffle,
yeah,
and she has won the opportunity to play with
good
Omar.
swing there already.
What does she get if she get 1 point, Scott?
she gets a free lesson with Rich or Omar himself. So I'm sure Omar won't be going easy on her.
Oh, save them, Patricia. Don't waste them.
She's
Okay,
warming up.
you
All
ready?
right, she's got 5 points.
So as you can
Okay,
see, Patricia
you know your
isn't
side we're going to pick,
wearing
right?
squash clothes. So this is going to be interesting.
Oh, unlucky first
Hey,
shot.
no. Oh, yeah.
Unlucky.
She only needs one
I
though.
know.
She needs to go for the nick.
Yeah.
Oh,
That could have went
3-0.
anywhere.
must be the pressure.
Yeah. Also the trousers maybe.
Oh, she's really trying to
So
overhit. huh?
Omar is
Yeah.
dominating the tee.
Into the tee. Oh, she didn't expect that, huh?
No one did. I don't think.
You know. Come on, crowd. Get behind Patricia. Come on. Come on, Patricia.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, man. Well done, Patricia.
Well done. Not an easy thing. Going on court with your, well, in Ireland we say Sunday
Okay,
clothes,
and the trader, the second.
church clothes.
925. Who's
All right.
925?
the second winner
Is
is
Tess, yeah, come on, Tess.
Tess.
Tess, 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 Tess. Tess, where's the record?
So Tess is a junior here at the club and
Let's see if she actually learned anything from us today.
was at the clinic earlier, so a good opportunity to show what she's learned.
let's see, youth versus experience. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay, Tess. Hey, no.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice volley.
Wow, staying good.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, man.
If that was baseball, it would
Come
be
on,
a
Tess.
home
Come
run.
on, Tess.
But unfortunately, we're playing squash, so that was out. of course.
I think hadn't seen Rich's animator skills. I think he's pretty enthusiastic. I have to give that to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you got another go. Come on, Tess. Yeah.
No.
Is it foul serve, is it? Okay, well, last rally. Bonus points. Go, Tess.
Monster rally here.
Jump shot.
Oh Jesus, this is crazy.
It's a nail biter.
Yeah. This is their chance.
Whoa. So tense.
Couldn't handle the pressure.
Tess, u heeft gewonnen van de nummer 18 in the world. Success.
There we go. She's just won a nice free lesson from either Omar or Rich.
Raphael, are you ready? Okay, let's see how it's done. Okay, good luck.
So this is the main event of the evening. So what are you expecting? I'm expecting some fireworks.
Well, I think there's a home court advantage because Omar has played in this court, he trains in this court, he coaches in this court, and it does take a little bit to get used to it. And obviously, Raphael is a seasoned player, and he's used to playing in the glass court before. But I would imagine there's if there's a game that Omar can win, should be this one, the first one, right? So I think the first one you'll see some flashy shots. Both players will be top physical state.
Yeah. I'm sure they went to bed early last night.
I think they've been dreaming about this whole week.
Yeah.
Maybe Kandra has been having nightmares about the Willstrop match though.
Yeah.
Did you know Omar's secret profession?
I do, but I know you really want to announce it, so I'll let you announce it.
I do. So besides being a great squash player and a great coach, Omar is also a dentist. So he's a healthcare professional.
Yeah. So
dentistry.
Yeah. So if you need some teeth maintenance or whatever, you know where to find a good. Also maybe some squash tips while he's at your teeth, if you want to listen to that. Might go faster. Do you like going to the dentist? Or?
I love it.
Really? It took a while for me to realize. You must be the only one. But
Raphael Kandra to serve.
All right, here we go.
Best of 5 games, level.
Best of 5 games, here we go.
No.
I have a crowd for you.
Oh,
taking no prisoners.
Yeah. Not too much love from the crowd, huh?
No, yeah.
Oh. One thing to note here is we're playing with the higher tin. So
yeah.
PSA tin is 2 inches lower than the actual one, and it does make a huge difference.
Yeah. It makes you a lot more tired, in my experience.
Yeah, makes the court quite big. You can see Kandra is coming out hot. You can see the base of it. He's on top of that ball much faster than Meguid is.
Yeah.
Beauty. That's Egypt for you.
Yeah. straight out of Cairo or Alexandria or somewhere else. Not sure. So I hope Omar isn't entirely ready. It was a joke because
That's better.
He definitely felt that rally.
yeah,
That's precision right there. Yes,
Yes,
lad.
sir. 1-0.
He's had two big boys.
yeah.
Kandra didn't really like that call.
I think it was a let though. I agree with Daniel. The first team of us, he's our captain. I would say he's a brilliant captain.
He's what?
A brilliant captain.
Sergeant.
Yeah, Sergeant Major actually. Same as Raphael.
Gotta be careful with that.
Not up. Hand out. 2-0. Out of court.
Not sure you can see it on the stream, but in real life, Omar on the tee he's a big figure, takes a lot of space.
Oh, that's some serious heat from Kandra.
Yeah, spicy German.
Unusual spicy German.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe, yeah, spicy like currywurst or.
I do love currywurst.
Yeah, we went to Duisburg in Germany the other week.
During Corona time,
Yeah.
indeed. Went to train there. Very hospitable.
Yeah, trying to dodge some restrictions.
All right.
Hand out. 3-4.
Meguid racking some points. 3-4.
Yeah, staying in touch and distance.
Scott, what do you do when you're playing a lefty? What's your strategy?
Quite simple. I just bang it into their backhand because usually it's a lot weaker than their forehands. Because in regular times, the backhand side or the left side of the court is predominantly always played on that side, so their backhand doesn't get as much time.
Oh, Jesus.
That was straight out of top drawer.
Left side.
See, his hands are, his skill with the racket is still there, huh?
Yeah,
Grids.
yeah. It's like riding a bike.
Oh,
gorgeous.
there we go.
6-4.
So from 3-4 to 6-4.
From 4-2. See, oh, there we go. That's a stroke.
Jeez.
7-4.
So he's pulling Kandra from pillar to post here in that rally.
Right. Kandra really using the front of the court, shooting from the back. Not my favorite shot, but effective. And Meguid retaliating. Cross court nick.
8-5.
They do strike the ball very well, like you can hear it, even just singing off the strings. That was a bit dodgy, but
Oh,
that was some spin
butter
on
and
that.
toast.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I heard from Rich is that Omar didn't really have a coach for much of his career. So he was a self-taught
Yeah.
squash player. which is pretty impressive
Yeah,
considering
very
how
impressive.
far he made it into the world ranking.
Yeah, I heard that also.
6-9.
It's a mean feat.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. And it's game ball to Meguid, so as predicted.
Maybe you're right, Andres. The court is playing a factor, but only Rafa will know.
Oh.
Not up.
And that's
Get
game.
Meguid, 1 love.
Fairly short game. I think there was a lot of shooting, a lot of cross-court exchange, quick exchanges.
Yeah, yeah. Not much like building the rallies, but
Yeah.
hey, that's what you want.
And we are back. First game was a bit of a shootout. I think indeed we didn't see too much of the rally building game, but it was more of a attacking game. It was
Yeah.
7 minutes long.
Yeah, 7 minutes in
Score
heaven,
1 love to Meguid.
some would say.
Double.
Okay, so I wonder if Raphael will make it longer, or because I think it suits Meguid to have short enough games.
Oh, overstretched.
1 love.
Oh, he really knows that one, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
2 love. Come on, crowd. Those are beautiful ball.
There we go. There you see a bit more of the rallying.
I think the pickup was good, but we'll play less for that one. 2 love.
Oh, Omar being a gentleman, he is calling his ball down.
Yeah, wow, that's
You can learn from
a
that. Scott.
credit to him.
2 all.
Oh, here you go, the skid post.
So,
He hasn't really mastered that one yet.
no, maybe in a few years.
When he plays doubles, maybe.
Yeah. So Andres, another fun fact about our coaching team, commentating team, Andres has played doubles quite a lot,
And out.
which
3 all.
is very different to this squash, like singles.
Yeah, it's North American doubles, so it's the court is much larger and wider. You play with a hard ball, it's much bouncier, but it's quite a fun game.
Which player do you think would be better suited to that game?
I would have to go with Meguid. I think he does have the skill, and he just takes a lot of space on court.
Yeah.
But look at that. So
Yeah.
that was a great boast by Kandra, and even though he's a big boy, he's still getting to those shots.
Yeah,
You can see.
gets the burners going. I'd say if he runs, gets his speed up, like once he gets his speed up, he could run through a wall. The size of him. Oh,
Must do a lot of abs and a lot of push-ups.
yeah. Bicycle crunches.
Yeah.
But that boast is gorgeous.
Nice shot.
This court does take a boast very well, in fairness. Which Meguid might know, that's why he's playing so many.
6-4.
6-4 to Kandra in the second game. My bet is if Kandra takes this point, I think he takes the game. So
Yeah.
Oh, beauty. Andy, there we go.
Meguid does not like that.
Yeah, I think that's danger territory for Meguid.
Yeah.
Anything you give him in the volley of his forehand, doei,
Yeah.
as they would say in the Netherlands.
So Raphael is kind of having a few problems with the court, it looks like.
Oh,
Moaning a bit.
you have the first contact there, asking for a let. Ooh.
I think Daniel wants a bit more contact, so.
Sorry? I think it was past you even. Right side, 6-7.
It would be interesting if Meguid takes this one, because then
6-7.
I think that might have rubbed Kandra the wrong way.
yeah,
You're gonna see him get angry now.
yeah,
Ooh, I think
some fire in his belly.
look at that. There we go. He's taking his space. Beauty. Ooh, how did he get that? Jesus. Again, anything to his forehand, you're in trouble. 8-6 for Kandra.
I still can't believe how he got that. That post must have been a meter behind him.
Pro squash, man. It's really amazing to see how fast these guys are getting into the ball. Oh, nice shot.
9-6.
So Meguid, once he gets in the volley, it's very difficult to get him off.
Down to the wire. Whoa.
When he saw his name in lights.
Oh, Jesus. What a rally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
beauty. Love the lob drop game, huh? Lob
Yeah, you
volley
gotta
drop.
love it. That was an angle we haven't seen yet. Neither's Raphael.
Game ball.
Some tricks. So as you can see, Meguid showing his experience. I think it's not his first rodeo, and getting quick points for a good price.
The question is he gonna pull it off? Oh, your call.
Left for that.
Stroke, I think.
Just behind you, in my opinion. 9-10. Game ball.
I wouldn't have liked to see where the ball would have ended up if he hit that.
I think I would have liked it.
That's the difference between us two.
9-10. Game ball.
Oh,
Kandra gave him what the crowd wants.
and he played it. He's gone over the interference, and he's given him a chance.
Oh.
He's back in
You
it.
did not want to give Omar an inch, and he did.
He's gonna take it.
2 points.
But hey, after all, it is an exhibition. That could be an example of how, in a PSA tournament, he would stop and play, get the stroke, and get out of there.
Also a good point. And maybe at 10-9 he would have. He would have been a bit more conservative.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Oh. Went for the shot down the middle.
Yeah, a bit
A
too
bit too
much.
ambitious.
Yeah.
Game ball.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh! That's a missed opportunity.
Yeah. He got up off the floor very fast though. I don't know if we get a replay of that, but no. But wow, that was like, I think his nickname is the goalkeeper, so
Now we know why.
yeah.
A great second game, especially towards the end of the game. I think we saw some nice shot making.
Pace went up a bit, the stakes went up a bit. So that was a advertisement for Rich King Coaching, who is the coordinator of this event. He's been here for about
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's been doing good work for the club. From what I've been here roughly the same time, and from the beginning, before pre and post Rich, there's big advancements in the club and the atmosphere in the club, so only good things.
Yeah, we even we have a training session, an open elite training session on Saturdays for top players who want to join and then have a hit with juniors and top players from the club, but also from around Amsterdam. So it's an open invitation.
Yeah, we'll be there if you want to meet us face to face.
Going to meet the man, the legend, Scotty G.
Yeah. So, have you been impressed so far?
Yeah, so I've never really seen Omar play. I've seen Kandra play several times. I remember watching him in the juniors. I think he's 3 or 4 years younger than me, so I do remember him.
Was he a good junior?
I think he was not at the top of the European juniors, but he was in the mix. I think he was like the second team, yeah, I think you can see that his game, if you compare his skill to someone like Farag or someone like Diego, yeah, they seem like much more natural players, versus Kandra has a little more yeah, it's a bit more stiff. So I think he's put a lot of work into his game, and it shows.
Also impressive as well, putting all the work in. So.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's very strong. His legs.
And it's very hard. I mean, when you get to the 40s, 30s, at that level, everyone's coming for you. Right?
Yeah.
So to stay there and maintain that position is very impressive.
Yeah. Not can't really let up. You have to just keep going. You have to keep getting better because everyone else is getting better. So
exactly. Now you have the young talent coming for you. Fresh legs. I think.
So they both went off together. I think they're gonna.
Yeah, they're just gonna tape up Kandra's finger. I think his pinky is bleeding, so he gets a few minutes to stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
A bloody pinky.
Yeah, or a bloody injury.
Yeah. I think everyone's had the annoyance of a bloody knee and trying to cover it up, because I'm not sure if the rule still stands, but once you see the red, once you see blood on the court through the bandage, you have to forfeit the match.
So I have a tip for you. And one of my coaches used to tell me to always carry a red marker, a red Sharpie.
Yeah.
Because then if you put the band-aid or the bandage, then you could color it, and if it was bleeding again, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah. I had one. I did do that Also, I had a black one, which kind of just, I guess, didn't need the Sharpie anymore, but it was in the British Junior Open against an Egyptian guy,
Yeah.
Mohamed El Shami, and it was blood, sweat and tears, that match. So
Did you win?
no, 3-2.
Memorable match though.
Very memorable. Yeah. A lot more physical and stuff than this match, but
So we keep hearing about Egyptians, and obviously their ranking shows that there's something happening in Egypt that is not happening in other countries.
yeah.
What is it? What do you think it is?
I think it's just like the environment of like so many good players playing with each other, and if you just kind of relax a bit, then it's over. Like you're gone. Like there's someone always next in line, I guess. So if you grow up and develop in that environment, instead of just being like the best in a small country, and you can kind of take it easy some days in training and stuff, because you're still going to be national champion or whatever, then yeah.
It's the environment.
Yeah.
All right, so third game. I think we've got the blood situation covered.
One off.
Ooh,
So Meguid
Really?
returning the favour for the stroke. I don't think he'd do it at match or game ball though.
he really is a wizard in the team, huh, Meguid?
Yeah.
He's, yeah. Just really takes his space. Do love for Kandra.
That was a lovely little wrist flick to get it to the back of the court there.
Left box. 3 love.
So you said Kandra was a bit, stiff, but I do think his wrist is
Head out. 1-3.
quite maneuverable. I'll give him that. And good retriever of the ball as well.
Yeah, and you can see he's got a strong lower body,
Yeah,
as does Omar.
yeah. Omar's short shorts,
Ooh.
or he loves showing off his legs, I think.
Rocking the 80s style.
Yeah, good tanned legs, and
I'm glad that's what you noticed, Scott.
well, I mean, yeah. I still can't stop looking at the pink socks and the green racket.
Oh, he really went for that one.
Head out. 4-2.
So
4-2.
this is this separates the men from the boys. 1-all.
He's got such a good reach, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I love to see
on his
that.
bike.
Oh, beauty.
That was gorgeous.
Left side.
A classic. Like,
Class.
you don't want to be losing. You never want to lose a point with the lob. It's one of the most frustrating things because there's no risk involved.
It's also one of the hardest shots to hit, you ask me.
Yeah.
Head out. 3-5.
So I think you can tell Omar does not want to be engaging in long rallies.
No, I noticed something really strange from Omar when he's serving from the left box.
Yeah,
And that's he uses his right foot forward instead of the left.
yeah.
Right,
It's almost
so-
like just walking through.
Yeah. It's I think that's very particular. You don't see that with a lot of players.
No.
Not up.
We'll see it
Yeah.
now.
5-all.
Pay attention.
So
There we go.
I don't know how useful that is, but maybe we could ask him after. Has he ever thought? He might even have never even thought about doing it. It's just individual differences.
Ooh. Nice shot.
Omar Omar really trying to rely on his reach and his long legs.
He's definitely breathing harder than Kandra is.
Yeah.
That's the thing, if you're really using, or if you're volleying and trying to stay up on the tee, that takes a lot of energy.
Yeah. Not the most. If you want to sustain that for an hour or so,
Yeah.
that's a lot of work on it in the background.
Oh, what a shot. Beauty. 6 apiece in the third game. Where's your money this game, Scott?
I'm sticking with the Germans.
I'll have to take Omar.
Yeah, this gets.
Oh, beauty. There we go.
7-6.
I think Omar with the lower tin as well would suit his game.
Absolutely. Becomes much more dangerous. I really love how they're using that height.
Yeah.
Especially on the... Oh! Oh! That's a lot of work. Oh!
I think that was maybe a double bounce. But
yeah, I think
it
Kandra wasn't sure about that one.
It might go to the crowd.
Yeah.
Hand out. 7-0.
No.
Does the court need to be swept?
Double bounce.
What's the decision?
Oh, I did not know there was a question, but you were asking for that pickup in the front?
Yeah. What did you see?
I saw that the ball was picked up good. But we can ask the crowd.
So, as predicted, the crowd.
That's okay.
Oh.
Let's play that.
So there's no democracy
Scores
here
7-6
at Frans Otten Stadion.
On the yeah, I don't know that anymore because I switched to the other side, but I think it was the left.
I think the referee's feeling the pressure
Yeah.
from the players.
There's some good rallies in the last few minutes. Oh, the court's opening up.
7-0. I think Meguid should have taken that double bounce because he knows it was double.
Yeah.
Not up. 8-7.
Aggressive shot from Meguid.
Yeah.
Barely clipping the tin. Oh, that's some hands right there.
He's really throwing the kitchen sink at Kandra. Could be the last roll of the dice if he wants to win in 4 games.
We're looking at his racket. Wonder if he's broken the string.
He really gets up. It's almost like a. You could make a Nike logo out of that.
The hunter.
It's like Michael Jordan.
The last dance.
Yeah, this is truly Meguid's last dance.
Oh
If he
no.
wants to win this.
10-8. Game ball.
I think we need one yalla Meguid.
Yeah, but you know better than anyone.
Why is that?
Your pronunciation is top. I don't think I've ever said it before, so.
11-8. Game to double. 2-1.
All right, we'll be right back.
Frans Otten Stadion is a world-class facility. It's got 21 squash courts here and a showcase centre court. They're an independently run family business, and Rich King Coaching is really proud to be part of this facility.
So, Rich himself acting as a nurse for Kandra, I think, because he still might have an issue with his pinky.
Dankjewel. Cheers.
Cheers.
And we're back. I think we're covering up Raphael's bloody pinky.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying the match and would like to support this exhibition, please consider a donation to support this type of events. I think it's a great cause, and we would definitely like to see more of this in the future. You can use the QR codes in the screen, and we thank you in advance for your contribution.
Yeah, it goes a long way. Also, if you like what you're hearing from us, we're always open to other events, commentating, other sports, other ages.
A jack of all trades, Scotty G.
Yeah.
All right, so I'd love to see a fifth game.
Yeah, I think the crowd is dying for it.
I think Omar really has to
Step up.
put his foot on the pedal.
So here we go.
Terrible start.
Kandra not playing that one.
There we go. The lob.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. The lob works quite well on this court because there are lights up above that are quite bright, so and there's pretty much no ceiling.
Yeah.
So
There's a blinding effect.
yeah, so you can go as high as there could be snow on the ball coming down if you can hit it so high. Like.
You can really see now the pace has changed. They're playing a little bit more of a higher pace to the back.
Yeah.
Fewer shots. Well, just as I say that. Oh.
And out. 1-2.
I do think Kandra, even in his professional tournaments, he does go for some unorthodox shots because he can cover so well. So, yeah. Have you noticed a different, like, if this was a PSA match or the exhibition, would you have noticed? Do you notice a difference?
I think so. I think there's a lot more shots taking off short from the middle of the court and from the back of the court. Right? I think you do see some of the volleys. The problem, or not the problem, the thing with those is if it's not a good shot, you're leaving yourself exposed.
Yeah.
Right? And that's okay in an exhibition, but in a pro match, I think you see less of that.
Yeah, it's easy to get picked off. It's quite, I mean, you can play boring, I guess, and just pick them off, but and in the PSA, if you're playing for your, job, it's that's obviously fine, but in an exhibition, it's nice to play to the crowd a bit.
Gotta make that moolah, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, lovely shot.
That was crazy, like I've never seen that.
5-4.
So I don't know if you can hear that, but we're even clapping. That got us out of RC.
Crowd has gotten bananas.
So I'm not sure if you can hear, but on the audio, even I can hear the ball is getting louder because they're hitting it harder. And that's just a sign of the intensity creeping up a bit.
Lovely shot. I think those are the ones that you're talking about. Those unorthodox shots are really unexpected.
Oh, and unorthodox dance moves as well. Not getting many laughs for that one, but I enjoyed it.
Special shout out to Mr. G in Dublin. If he's tuning in, we're coming in May to visit him.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if any other city would like to host our squash team
8-5.
for weekends, email us, or you know where to find us.
Kandra really, oh, beauty. Really going for it now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Kandra getting quite vocal with his grunts.
Oh.
And the crowd is going wild.
9-5. This is a tough comeback. I think this is
Yeah.
where you see.
9-5.
Just taking an extra second to breathe, because that was.
Oh, that's too much.
So the pace is going a little bit, turning up the volume a bit, Kandra, and just a fraction faster makes all the difference when you're playing.
Oh.
And that's it.
This concludes the exhibition match, ladies and gentlemen, for the fourth and last game, going to Raphael Kandra, currently number 18 in the world.
Okay, so
showing
that
his
was
rank
a
in
pretty
there,
good
so.
performance of how squash should be played. Big round of applause to Daniel for refereeing, so thank you very much. I will speak to Frans Otten about the court condition with your blood in Raphael. But yeah, firstly, we'll just let the guys get their breath back a little bit, and then we're going to have a bit of a Q&A with the players, just a bit about the game, give a chance for you guys in the crowd to ask some questions, get some insights. I'll also ask a couple. But we have one final possibility to earn some prizes, and this is to test your racket skills. So those of you with the tickets, make sure you have them ready. We're going to do a little balloon target competition where you will get 3 strikes and you must stand behind the short line on the court and try and hit the balloons that I'm going to place onto the front wall. 3 attempts, okay? If you win, you'll get a t-shirt of Raphael that is kindly donated, is signed, a squash lesson from myself or Omar, and I also have some Dunlop racket strings as well to go with it. Alright, so we're going to draw out 2 lucky people. Once Omar gets his phone. No phones at work, exactly. Okay, and the number is 929. Who's 929? 929? No? Maybe the... Oh, Steve-O, come on down. Round of applause for Steve, please. And Raphael, give it one more. And 909, number 909. Hey, Coco, round of applause for Coco, please. So, 3 balloons. And if you don't hit them, you need some coaching from us, yeah? Okay. No, you don't have to pop the balloon. Popping the balloon is not necessary. Okay, Steve, fancy your chances? Okay. So, you're going to go first. Yeah, you can go first. Okay, so 3 shots. You must stand behind the short line. Any way you like. Yeah. Okay. Alright, round of applause for Steve, please, everyone. Ooh. Hey! Second attempt. The ball's gone. Now you have to do it with your left hand. Left hand. Bonus points. Ooh, okay, the laatste met de rechterhand. Ooh, okay, well done, Steve-O. 1 prize for you, my friend. Coco, 3 attempts. Ready? Wait. Ooh! And again. Second try. Come on, Coco. Ooh. Last one. Oh, nog een keer. Laatste. Goed laatste. Goed laatste. You can. Hey! Round of applause, Coco. Devo, congratulations, one of Raphael Kandra's rackets. Some racket strings. Contact us for a free lesson. Coco, congratulations. Some strings for your racket and a lesson from me or Omar. But after Omar's performance, maybe you want to take a lesson with me. I'm completely joking. Okay, Raphael and Omar, it'd be great to have you come and stand up here, please, if we could have a couple of words with you.
On court.
On court? Okay, can you hear the mic? Is the mic all right? Well, firstly, thanks very much, Raphael, for joining us. It's been great. Omar, thank you very much, big man. Good. So we'll start with Omar. For those of you who don't know, Omar's only been part of the coaching team here in Frans Otten for 3-4 months. Yeah, but obviously still keeping himself in very good shape. Playing Eredivisie for Twente, is that right? Yeah, okay. So first of all, just to get a little bit of an insight from Omar, what was it like and what is it like experiencing playing someone like Rafi on court?
Well, it depends. It depends on the day because he's a very physical player and it's hard to keep up with him if I'm not in good shape. And I've always had tough battles with him, and he's a phenomenal player, I think.
Well, I will definitely second the phenomenal player part, but big round of applause for Omar for his efforts. I've actually experienced playing Omar a little bit myself, which was effectively like he felt experiencing playing Rafi today. But one part that I really enjoy about watching in your game is like your attacking feel and your ability to take the ball into the front. It seems to be a bit more of a common thing with more of an Egyptian style in particular. Is that something that is taught or just naturally to how you play?
Well, I think it's a mix of both because even if you see the juniors, everyone's trying to create shots. I mean, you have guys like Amr Shabana and Rami Ashur and Karim Abdel Gawad, so it's just kind of in our game, just to find opportunities and take it to the front.
Nice, nice. And if you were to give one bit of advice to these guys out there in terms of how to add this into your game or to develop this, what would that be?
I think watch more Egyptian players and play like an Egyptian.
Play like Egyptian, walk like an Egyptian. Yeah, good. And I think it's also interesting for the crowd to understand, you know, when you're playing in such a competitive environment, like today, what were you experiencing as some of the biggest issues or challenges that you had when you were playing against Rafi, and how did you try and overcome them?
Well, he's very good at exposing my movement to the front, so I wanted to get out of trouble by lifting the ball, and if the ball is left in the middle, then I'm in trouble. So I just wanted to push him to the back, and whenever he exposes my movement, not go to the front, because then I'm just at the back foot, and he's going to be in charge of the point.
Well, I think firstly you put in a great performance on court, so big round of applause to Omar for that. And before we speak to Rafi, just to tell us a little bit about your aspirations, where you're at now, how it is Frans Otten. I know you've decided to play a little bit more as well locally, so just have a little chat with the crowd about where you're going.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get back in shape a little bit. I think since I moved here, I've actually lost a lot of weight, so that's definitely going to help me move. I'm going to go back to playing local satellite tournaments and events in the Netherlands, just get back into shape. And I also want to be fit for the Eredivisie and be able to compete with the top 50 guys. So that's my plan for the next period.
Well, you definitely have the ability, and we feel really privileged or I personally do, and I'm sure the club does, to have you as part of the coaching team. So well done today, thanks for all your efforts. Omar Meguid, everyone. So, Raphael, how are you doing? How was that experience for you?
We know each other for quite a long time already. We've been battling it out on the tour. Many hard matches, hard-fought matches. I mean, you guys saw it's so hard to get around him. He takes so much space on the ball. But as you said already, he lost weight, so it was even harder back then. No, but we're good friends off court. We always had like nice and good matches on court. It was good to challenge him. He's very competitive, as I am. So we always get good matches, as you saw today. It was very close, and yeah, you guys saw there was blood everywhere, so we gave it all. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I'm sure you definitely all did, so a round of applause to Raphael. And just like I said to Omar, like if you're looking to develop your game, or mentally or tactically, in what area, what would you say is one of the simplest bits of advice that you would give to, say, a club player to help improve their game?
So the game like Omar is playing, or I like to play as well, attacking to the front, it's quite hard. It's quite hard to learn as well, especially when you don't hit the target to the front. So what I would give as an advice, what I learned as well, to see club players or beginners, when they start to lift the ball to the back, get the ball behind the opponent, get the ball over opponent, makes like such a big impact on your game, to improve faster and faster when you guys play league matches or like local matches, whatever. This is like pretty much the basic. Start to hit the back corners, and then if you're able to hit the back corners, go to the front. And this is like, it sounds simple, but it is actually not. We still try to do the same thing on court with top players. We have to get the opponent first to the back, to attack to the front, and this is, I think, what counts the most.
Okay, great, thanks very much. So obviously it's a pretty packed tour at the moment for you now. There's loads of events coming up, and it seems super competitive at the top where you're sitting between all the players. This is probably going to be a bit of an awkward question, but is there one particular player you admire playing the most, and is there one that you hate playing the most?
Well, this is a tough question, but I mean, it really depends on the ranking side as well. I mean, you guys saw Paul Cole reaching #1 in the world. I've played him previously a few times. It looks good when you play him, it feels alright, but you're just not making enough points to win games or the whole match. I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. It's not too hard to play him. I mean, it's nice and good rally and good pace and stuff, but you just end up making 5 or 6 points each game, which is quite annoying. So this is one of those things. I played a good example as well. I played James Willstrop the other day. I mean, I wasn't 100%, but it doesn't make a difference. He is still so much in control of the game. Like the way he hits the ball, the way he aims, the tactical side of the game. Like there's so much you can learn from this guy. I mean, he's 38, 39 now, or something like that, and still plays a phenomenal level. And this is one of those guys. I actually don't like playing too much. If somebody controls me with the basic game, so I'm not getting enough chances to attack to get like those open shots. And on the other side, like a player like Marwan Shabagi is a good example for me. He is maybe not the most physical player. He's not the fastest player on court, I would say. If you get him one or the other time stepping to the wrong direction stuff, I have the feeling you get a lot of possibilities. And this is pretty much one of the players I like to play, and he's #7 in the world. So you can see like those cross matches when you have like another guy top 15 and you lose to him, and another top 10 player and you beat him. You see how open it actually is. And I think at the end of the day, the big difference make when you win consistently, like reaching consistently in quarters or whatever. This is what the top 10 pretty much do at the moment, and what the other guys like 11 to 25 are not doing. So this is like the consistency makes a big difference.
Great, and with so much talent in the top, I think that's obviously a very hard thing to do. I'm sure all of you in the crowd that play and stuff will also have the players that you like playing, the players that you don't like playing, in certain styles. That's a problem that we all have to overcome, right? So it exists at the competition level on a Friday, and it exists on the PSA Tour, so just keep thinking about what you need to work on to improve your games in those areas, because it's no different. I think I'd like to just, before we ask some of the crowd to come and ask a couple of questions, just tell us a little bit about, I mean, you're 31 now, you've still got a few years ahead of you, I believe, to succeed and continue moving forwards, which you've been doing really well, so congratulations for that. Congratulations to Raphael for his achievements so far, please, everyone. Where do your aspirations lie for this season? What kind of goals and things have you set out for yourself, and what would you like to achieve?
So what you already said before, we have like a very tight schedule coming up. It all changes because of the COVID situation we had. Are we still having actually? So the whole summer will be packed completely. I mean, normally we get like at least, let's say 6-7 weeks off where we have like a little bit of holiday, and then we have like time for summer training, kind of building up the body, going outside, and you know, like getting ready for the next season. But this ain't gonna happen this year. We have big tournaments coming up, especially like Elguna is gonna be not like, normally it's Eastern time. Elguna, there's a Platinum event. It's like compared to tennis Grand Slam, so one of the biggest one. This is going to be in June or end of May or June. Then we have the World Open in Cairo this year. It's going to be a kind of summer side as well. We have the World Games, which is the Olympic Games of the non-Olympic sports. For us in Germany, for the funding and stuff, it's a big event. Trying to get a medal there. This is going to be in July in Birmingham, Alabama. So as you can hear, like there's so many things going on at the same time, and I don't actually know when to go for vacation with my family, and trying to build up the body for the next season again. So it's like kind of hard to find a way, but overall we're happy to have tournaments back and trying to compete. As you said, I still have a lot of goals ahead. I want to reach the top 15 again, as I already been 2018-19. I want to get that spot back, and yeah, I think there are more things to come once I've achieved that, and yeah, hopefully we all be healthy and yeah, can continue playing. That's what we like the most.
Well, we definitely both enjoyed watching you two tonight, or today, and thanks also for the contributions in the coaching clinics. Is there anyone in the crowd that would like to ask a couple of random or personal questions to any of the players? Anyone got anything they'd like to ask? No? Robert, I'm sure you want to ask something. Come on, Robert, you can ask a question, and they do. Good stuff.
I already asked Kandra what is the best shot ever, or most special shot ever was. Still gotta watch it. And the same question to Omar. What's your best shot ever you have played, or most special shot?
I think it's the trickle balls of the serve. Yeah, I kind of invented it. Nobody ever does it, so yeah, that's my signature shot, kind of, if it works, which it did today one time.
I'm pretty sure that was the first shot you played against me when you moved here. The backhand, trickle boast, volley, off of the serve. Yeah, crazy. Okay, good question, Robert. Well done. Round of applause, please. Well, I would like to ask a few personal questions, actually, Omar. The first one is, I'm very intrigued about your clothing choice. Who bought you those pink socks?
I did. I have a whole set. Yeah. I like some funky colors.
You're a very colourful man, I have to say. So if anyone was winning today, it was definitely Omar's socks. But a big round of applause for Raphael and Omar, please. Thank you very much. So that draws us to the end of what has been a fantastic day. A big thank you for everyone for coming along. This is obviously just the first of many things that we want to bring to the centre to help inspire, to help entertain. Thank you for all of those that have contributed with some of the ticket payments here, or already bought tickets, or help with supporting the club. This is more for a big term vision to grow the club, grow the people playing squash, inspire the kids. For me, it's a really deep passion that I have, having been brought through as a junior by coaches to be part of a community and this kind of environment, and now it's actually my job. So any enjoyment that I can share back with you or Omar for a sport that we all love, I think is a great thing to do, especially after a time in Corona where community was not so possible. I'd like to have a big round of applause for Scott and Andres on the commentary today. We didn't hear it, but I'm sure it was hilarious. So big round of applause for them. A massive thank you to Sander at the back on the live stream. He's also the club captain and does an enormous amount of work with me and the centre in organising all the teams every Friday, getting people into the club, supporting them, helping them with any way they would like to experience playing squash. So for that, even more so, that's a massive round of applause. So thank you, Sander. Martijn Koopman, who's one of the owners here, I also have to thank him because he's a super open guy and really made a lot of the things that I suggest, I don't know why, but make them possible. So without that openness to be able to try and do new things and to create new possibilities, this wouldn't be possible. So big round of applause to Martijn and the family. And then thanks to Steve-O for your little technical input there on the music. Thank you. Guest referee Daniel Lackervaart. Thank you very much for delivering the refereeing. Thank you. And this is my personal thank you to my marketeer Christina over here in the green, who's been snapping, taking pictures all day and making this event look lovely. So big round of applause to her, please. And then the final one, to all of you. So big thank you for everyone for coming along. It's been a great turnout for something on a Saturday afternoon. I hope you've all enjoyed. So round of applause to everybody for coming along. Thank you very much. We'll be tidying up now. I will be in the bar having a beer for sure. It's been a long day. So any of you that are sticking around and want to have a chat and a drink, I'll be around. And apart from that, have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. Cheers.
Yeah. So that concludes our day of squash. Yeah, just looking back, it was a really good match. Lots of shots, lots of funny little jokes, and I mean, I'll never forget those pink socks. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I think it was overall a great exhibition, good sportsmanship. We definitely saw some great shot making. Really fun to watch, and I really hope that we see some more of Omar here at Frans Otten and in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So that's it for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you again in another time.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good afternoon and have a good rest of your weekend.
Yeah. Thank you, Val. Bye.
Thank you, Val.
Doei.
Doei.
Hij doet het, hè? Ja, natuurlijk doet hij het. Doet het, is het hard of valt mee? Nee, hij staat ook heel zacht nog. En nu is het harder? Maakt dat uit? Harder al? Iets harder, ja? Hey Sunny, alles goed daarboven? Ja, hij kan hier ook nog harder, hè? Ja, is goed, hè? Ja, toch? Yo!